Let's move on then to the counter programming. The important thing that also happened last night. Trump drops his interview with Tucker Carlson. Top line, I'm just going to say this on Trump. I thought that he miffed it a bit. I think he could have had a much better opportunity to earn more earned media if he was willing to say something a little bit more provocative.
Yes.
And listen, he had some funny moments. We're about to play them for you. I thought the most interesting moment that our producers also nabbed was the bite on Civil War, whether he thought we were close to a civil war or not.
Yeah.
Pretty important whenever you're running for president and have some of the record that he has. So let's take a listen to what he said.
Do you think we're moving towards civil war?
There's tremendous passion and there's tremendous love. January 6th was a very interesting day because they don't report it properly. People in that crowd said it was the most beautiful day they've ever experienced. There was love in that crowd. There was love and unity. I have never seen such spirit and such passion and such love. And I've also never seen simultaneously and from the same people such hatred of what they've done to our country.
So do you think it's possible that there's open conflict? We seem to be moving towards something.
I don't know because I don't know what it, I can say this. There's a level of passion that I've never seen. There's a level of hatred that I've never seen.
I don't know, Krystal. I thought it was a fine answer. I've interviewed Trump before. I've asked him something similar. It basically was the same stock that he's always given about Jan 6. I mean, you pulled this bite about Kamala Harris. I thought this was his only good one.
Yeah, I mean, agreed. From what I saw, there was, and by the way, I mean, just overall, I think it was a mistake. I actually think, I have come to think it was a mistake for him to not go to this debate.
Interesting.
Because it allows people to imagine a Republican field without him. And I think a lot of Republican voters probably saw some things that they liked on that stage, whatever like flavor of conservative they happen to be. So I think it was a mistake. I think the specific choice he made to do the Tucker Carlson interview on Twitter, which Twitter still under Elon Musk, as it was before, perhaps even more so under Elon Musk, is a niche platform. Most people are not going to watch any of that interview. The fact that you chose to, rub Fox News's like nose in the fact that they turned against you and turned against Tucker or whatever also doesn't serve you because it means they're not going to talk about your interview whatsoever. They're not going to share any of the clips. There was nothing provocative in it to grab the headlines and wrest them away from Vivek, who is certainly having his moment in the sun right now. And so he's done something very uncharacteristic, which was to allow someone else to grab the spotlight and to allow Republicans to imagine a party and a field without him. So I think it was a mistake. And then in terms of the content of the interview, it was boring.
I'll give the counter. It got some 100 and something million views so far.
You know
on
that's
Twitter.
fake.
Yeah, well,
it's
no.
totally
How real
fake.
is that? I don't know. Whether they're counting it as a
not
view
real.
that I scrolled past it or not. Who knows what the real number is? I think I'll split the difference. I think that at the end of the day, it won't matter whether he came or not.
Yeah.
In terms of the mistake, I think it was a mistake democratically, small d, in order to give voters a chance. I also think, looking at the stage, I think he would have dominated everybody there. He would have crushed. So if anything, he had a missed opportunity to just make everybody look like infants, which I think he would have done.
Yes.
Just given his own, the sheer amount of political skill he has vis-a-vis what we saw last night, where we really only saw one or two people with some real shine out moments. I think Trump would have absolutely dominated. But in terms of the content, like you were saying, I was shocked at how little he was willing to engage and play it up because he's such a showman to that level.
It was very low energy.
He was lower energy. He did have one funny moment, as I said, on Kamala Harris. Let's take a listen to that.
She has some bad moments. Her moments are almost as bad as his. I think his are worse, actually.
Yeah.
But
she seems pretty senile, too.
She speaks in rhyme. It's weird. It's weird. But she has bad moments. And
in rhyme? What do you...
Well, the way she talks, the bus will go here and then the bus will go there because that's what buses do. And it's weird. The whole thing is weird. This is not a president of the United States future.
He's right. I mean, what is the technical term? Iambic pentameter? I'm joking. He is onto something, though.
I mean, Marshall had the best insight on Kamala Harris, which is she's always trying so hard to Aaron Sorkin it and say something meaningful. And it's just
like,
say the thing.
You would be better off with basic syntax.
Yeah.
The final moment was on Epstein, where he both seems to say that he thinks Epstein killed himself, but he leaves himself a little bit of a room.
He dodged on this one, too.
He dodged a bit. I was surprised by this. Let's take a listen, guys.
Do you think Epstein killed himself sincerely?
I don't know. I will say that, he was a fixture in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
I don't know what Barr said about it either. I have no idea what he said. What did he say? He killed himself, probably?
He said he killed himself and that they were going to do this investigation. They never did the investigation. It's never been public.
Well,
and they hid it. And like, why are they doing that? And clearly Barr knew. But why would Bill Barr be covering up the death of Jeffrey Epstein?
Bill Barr didn't do an investigation on the election fraud either, okay? He said he did, and he pretended he did, but he didn't. McSwain, the U.S. attorney in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, said Barr just wouldn't let him do it. It was crazy.
Yeah. I was reminded of the time he got asked about Ghislaine Maxwell. Remember that? At the and he was like,
I wish her
well. And everyone's like, what?
Well, it's because he knew her. This is the thing. He knew them, as he said. He knew Jeffrey in Palm Beach.
Yeah, he's a fixture of Palm Beach. It's like, that doesn't really pertain to the question that was asked here.
There's that famous line, what did he say, where he's like, Jeffrey, he likes him young, or something like that, whenever they knew each other back in the Mar-a-Lago days. But he claimed that he was pissed off at Epstein, so he banned him from the club. Anyway, those were like the big 3, I guess.
Yeah, that was what people are sharing
46
around.
minutes. That's mostly what people took notice of. I don't think he did it effective enough of a job of earned media, because it's not just about the interview or whatever itself and the people who watched it. It's about actually getting others to cover it. And it's clear, I'm looking at the front pages of the New York Times and all of the other major papers, as well as some of the banners from Fox News, but also, in terms of YouTube creators and others. And, the main headline mostly comes out of the debate and not from the X interview. And
the debate was way more interesting.
Yeah, and if this were to be a success, it would have to have been a big event that forced the media to cover it, and I haven't seen that happen.
Very uncharacteristic of Trump.
I was surprised by it.
Who, if anything else, this is a man who knows compelling TV, and he really didn't create any in that interview and got completely outshined by the Republican debate. So, rare situation in terms of the Trump show. All right, we've got Emily and Kyle standing by to also weigh in and see their thoughts on whether Trump made a mistake here by not showing up to the debate, and we want to hear their overall debate thoughts as well. So let's go ahead and get to it. Hey guys, if you like that video, go to breakingpoints.com, become a premium subscriber, and help us build the best independent media organization on the planet.
That's right. We're subscriber funded. We're building something new. We want to replace these failing mainstream media organizations.
So again, to subscribe, it's breakingpoints.com.